Hello and welcome. This is Rooflemonger, and my friends, we're talking about SNK in a big way today because we're talking about the second season of the King of Fighters 15, and that's coming January, very soon. So what does the second season entail? Well, one, major balance changes, not the least of which is what we'll show here, and we'll go over that in a minute. But yeah, major balance changes across the cast is happening with Season 2 of the King of Fighters 15. So in a way, you could say, buffs to your favorites, and also probably the funeral for Cronin. Not only that, we got new characters. Shingo Yabuki. We know he was coming, and he will be the character that kicks off the launch of Season 2 of King of Fighters 15, and he'll be launching in January early next year as well. Now, to be honest, in a lot of ways, you could say it's the Season 2 preview, because spring is when it really kicks off. Not so much with Kim. Kim we can do without. What I'm talking about is crossplay, because crossplay between all platforms that goes live come spring next year. And as you can see, there's quite a few platforms and we can all play together real fun like now. Now, there will be an open beta test first, just to kind of work out the kinks, I suppose you could say, and that's fine. Generally, the turnaround on these things is fairly quick, but yeah, so crossplay is going to be a big boon to the game. And hey, even more DLC characters are coming, which of course you would have to expect. Who could they be? Well, maybe we'll talk about that in a moment, but yeah, obviously more besides Shingo and Kim are coming. So Season 2, very soon, January. Shingo, massive balance changes, and that's going to be fun to cover everything. And a lot more, crossplay beta, all that, and there's still more yet, because on the SNK front, there's more than just King of Fighters 15. Samurai Shodown, as you probably know, is getting a rollback netcode patch. And when are we going to be testing out that rollback netcode? Also sooner than you think, because that is happening this January. This is going to be Steam only for now. That's just how it works, right? It's an open beta test to try out the rollback. So if you've ever thought about trying Samurai Shodown, it's a great game. Also, as of the time of me making this video, it's currently on mega sale on Steam. So maybe get your practice in before the rollback netcode beta come January. So that's the news, but now let's talk about some of the ramifications here. So Season 2, the big thing is the balance changes. King of Fighters 15 is a lovely game, but right now the cast is not well balanced as it currently stands. And showing Billy here specifically, I think, is a good example of that. Billy, not exactly a character tearing up the charts right now, let's put it that way. But things change, and this is a great example right here. So top corner is the current balance. So the combo works up to a point, and here's the difference. On the EX up flame shot, on the current build of the game, you can see Terry's just blown completely away across the stage, right? In the new build with the balance changes for Season 2, the upshot brings them in so you can recombo, allowing Billy to have damage potential he's never had before. Billy's damage output isn't fantastic, and of course there's a million other problems with Billy, but this, and I'm sure many other changes, is definitely a pretty big deal for him. And across the entirety of the cast, you can expect many big buffs, and probably for a lot of characters, many big nerfs. So naturally, when the time comes on this channel, make sure you check it out, because I'll have a full breakdown on every single character for you. Shingo is cool too, but one character versus the rebalance of the entire cast rebalance is more interesting to me. And of course, we all know about the matchmaking woes, and hopefully the Season 2 patch in January has that completely fixed out, but if not, by the time the crossplay hits, then that should be completely fixed, because you can't have crossplay without, being able to do matchmaking between all the systems, right? But let's hope that's all solved come January. And the new characters. So they show 5 here, but that's just to show them. I'm sure probably a fair bit more than 5. And the thing is, for the King of Fighters, despite how monstrously large the King of Fighters 15 roster is, there's still so many major fan favorites left. So for my money, who do I want? Well, obviously we got to have Chang. We got that bum Kim in there, so we got to get the actual star of the team in there. We need Chang. Got to have that Raiden. Man of the people, champion of the people's favorite. We've suffered long enough. We obviously need Vice. I've been wanting Vice since day one, so we definitely need Vice. And then, we need more than one Vice, right? We need Lab Coat Vice. How about, like, Vice Blanco, a Ness clone of Vice as well? If we can have a whole bunch of Kyos, we can have a whole bunch of Vices. And I know you guys got your favorites too, and since we know we're getting so many more characters for Season 2 of the King of Fighters 15, post those in the comments below. Who do you want to see show up in the game? Because at this point, hey, you never know, it just might happen. A lot is coming, and of course the Samurai Shodown rollback netcode beta as well. It's fantastic. It's all hitting January. So look forward to that. That's going to be the kickoff for the year for fighting games for sure, and it's going to be a pretty big deal. When the time comes, I'll do my best to cover everything on the channel, so check that out. And until then, well, I guess we're at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some King of Fighters and Samurai Shodown.